Look, at my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, the new Goodwill store is vandalized.
A witness to Operation Plum Bob tells his story.
And 9 Communities Coalition host a job fair. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, May 9th, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
Well, as excited as Goodwill was to come to Pahrump, they didn't feel any goodwill last night when a man by the name of Stephen Himes smashed in several windows and doors at their brand new store that just opened this week, costing thousands of dollars in damage.
Last night, the brand new Goodwill store in the Albertson Shopping Center was vandalized. 7 windows and the door was actually broken. There was witnesses that saw the person break the windows who actually disregarded their own personal safety to apprehend him. Nye County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to the location on Highway 160 in the Albertson Shopping Center at approximately 10:30 last night for a report of malicious destruction in progress. The suspect, who turned out to be a man by the name of Stephen Himes, was apprehended on Dahlia Street. 2 males, later identified as witnesses, were standing over the male who was lying on the ground. One witness stated that he observed a sledgehammer in the suspect's hands. Both witnesses stated that they heard the sound of breaking glass initially and saw Stephen Himes breaking out the front glass windows of the Goodwill store. Both witnesses then watched the suspect walk around towards Dahlia, where they yelled at him to get on the ground. Stephen Himes was laying on the ground and admitted to witnesses that, yeah, he did it, and he said that he stole the sledgehammer from Walmart to break the windows. And the suspect, Stephen Himes, has been booked into the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. He is being held on petty larceny, possession of stolen property, malicious destruction of property, and trespass. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, the difficult question of where Tamerlyn Sarnahaim's body would be laid to rest appears to have been settled. The remains of the slain Boston Marathon bombing suspect has been entombed thanks to what police are calling a courageous and compassionate individual who came forward. Police did not say where the remains were entombed, but did say that they are no longer in the city of Worcester, where the body had been at a funeral home while a relative and officials tried to determine what to do. Several cemeteries refused to accept the remains, fearing retribution.
Ariel Castro is already in jail on kidnapping and rape charges, accused of holding 3 women against her will for the better part of a decade. The suspect may now also face charges of murder in the termination of his captives' pregnancies.
An Ohio law states that a person can be charged with aggravated murder for killing unborn children. A conviction on such charges could lead to the death penalty. According to initial incident report, one of the 3 women, Michelle Knight, said she became pregnant at least 5 times while in Castro's home after he kidnapped her and 2 other women he held captive for at least a decade. Knight told investigators Castro starved her for at least 2 weeks and then repeatedly punched her in the stomach until she miscarried. It is not known how many times, if any, the other 2 women got pregnant only to miscarry. One of them, Amanda Berry, gave birth to a daughter while in captivity. Prosecutors vowed to seek charges for each and every sexual violence, rape, each day of kidnapping, every felonious assault, and all his attempted murders. Castro's brothers have not been charged with any crimes. Prosecutors have said that they have no evidence that they were involved. They claim that Ariel Castro maintained his home as a prison for 3 young women, holding them in seclusion and sexually assaulting them for his own pleasure. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
Nevada Congressman Joe Heck has been nominated for the rank of Brigadier General in the Army Reserves. He currently holds the rank of Colonel and serves as a medical advisor. The post requires him to spend some weekends doing Army duties. Heck said it has never impeded his work as a lawmaker. Heck has been called to active duty 3 times during his 22 years as a reservist and has previously been deployed to Iraq. Heck's nomination has been forwarded to the Senate for confirmation process.
After the break, Mr. Movie Phone will tell you what's at the movies this weekend for Mother's Day.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone. Comedy, drama, horror, and that's just The Great Gatsby. Stay tuned for my weekend movie preview next.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.